Sagittarius. Welcome to your October 2019 reading. My name is Sandra. Welcome to my channel. Yes, first things first, I have picked an oracle card for you, which is Faraway Places. Get ready for new horizons. And I think it's the perfect card for Sagittarius. I shuffled the deck and it came out, so yeah, I think it's kind of funny. Since Jupiter rules Sagittarius and Jupiter is planet of travel. This card speaks about that it is time to step out of your comfort zone, and you should stop playing it safe. There's a change coming in your life. It could be a journey coming. This could be a journey to faraway places, as this card is saying, but it could also be an inner shift that will change your destiny. A change is on the horizon, and get ready for new horizons. It also talks about you being protected on your journey, and that good fortune is, how do you say that, is ensued. Okay, so I think that's a very nice message for you. Then I have the Steampunk Tarot for you here, and I will just begin shuffling and see what messages we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for October. This message may or may not resonate with you. It could be that maybe the messages for your moon or rising sign are more fitting for this month. So you could check those out as well. If there is another person coming in this reading, it could be that energies can be interpreted vice versa. We have the Nine of Swords. Sleepless nights, worry, torment. I think this one, Ten of Wands. These are kind of heavy cards. Messages for Sagittarius, Eight of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Ten of Wands. In combination with this Knight of Swords, I have a feeling that you're overburdened. We have the Hierophant. But I'll pull clarifiers as well. We have the Devil. So we have Taurus and Capricorn here. Earth energy. And we have the Lovers. Beautiful. Coming into balance. Coming into balance. We use the cats for clarifiers. So gonna get a clarifier for the Knight of Swords. Temperance. That's you, Sagittarius. Temperance is the card of Sagittarius. And we have the Magician. Two of Wands for the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Five of Wands. Get a card for the Hierophant. Ace of Wands. King of Swords. Card for the Lovers. Three of Swords. And what is this? Six of Wands. I like that. I like that. I wanted to pick these two cards, and I kind of just want to say, just right off the bat, Three of Swords with Six of Wands. I feel you're overcoming heartache. You're overcoming pain and hurt. And getting in balance with yourself here. Yes. So we have the Nine of Swords here with the Temperance card. The Nine of Swords is a card of torment. Your thoughts, and this is all in your head, you know, so nobody is torturing you. Nobody is shouting in your ear. This is you bullying yourself, and maybe subconsciously, you know, sometimes we have that inner voice, that inner critic within ourselves that is constantly putting us down, telling us that we can't do something, you know, and it's kind of funny, you know, how if we would say these things to other people, they would be very rude and very mean things to say, but somehow we have that voice in our head all the time. And that's what I'm getting here with the Nine of Swords. And with the Temperance card, I see this cooling water and this release of emotion and of freeing yourself. You know, like the fish is being released into the water to swim freely. And the Temperance card is a card of, you know, I have the Temperance card here as well because it's your card. So I always, you know, put the card in front of me for the sign that I'm reading. There's an angel here that is pouring the water. So there's angelic guidance here. And water is a sign of healing. And an energy flow is here. You know, since it's a Sagittarius and Jupiter, it's a card of movement and energy. And balance. I think it's important that balance is being restored. You could also say, like, you know, something has been taken from nature, and this cat is returning it to nature. So the balance is being restored. And I think with this angelic guidance here with the Temperance card, it is also telling you that there is no need for you to worry, because you are guided and you are protected. Okay, Sagittarius. Then you have the Ten of Wands, which could be a feeling of being overburdened. Like being on a long journey, taking a lot of baggage with you, carrying a lot of baggage that you have accumulated over the years. The Ten of Wands, this person is carrying 10 wands on her back. And the 10 is kind of the end of the wands journey, you know, from 1 to 10. So I want to say that you have accumulated baggage and you're carrying a heavy load right now. But with the Magician here, I feel you are at the start of a new beginning. Maybe, you know, it is kind of like the last stretch before you hit home. And I think in order for you to have this new beginning, you're here with the Magician, you need to get rid of this excess baggage. You have the Two of Wands here. Maybe you're having to make a decision, or you're planning on something. Maybe planning on venturing out into the world. Maybe travel. You know, like this cat is looking outward. Planning, contemplating. Maybe thinking what your next move will be. And with the Eight of Pentacles, it's a card of putting into work, being disciplined and having that continuing motion here with the Eight of Pentacles. I think you're working on something. You're working on making a new beginning. Maybe you want to move. Maybe you're planning on moving with the Ten of Wands, packing up all your stuff and venturing out into the world, moving places, moving forward. Moving away from something, since you have the Eight of Cups here. This cat is leaving home. And it could be that you have doubts about it with the Five of Wands. There's a struggle going on here, a fight, a bickering. This could be internal. You know, you going up in your head over and over, you know, should I stay, should I go? You know, having a lot of contradicting thoughts. But it could also be that you are in a home situation where there is a lot of fighting and you want to move on from that. But it could also be that you want to move on from being in this state. The Five of Wands is also a card of the fives, actually, are also a tipping point, being in the middle of the series. So it could be that there is this struggle going on in moving forward. And then you have the Hierophant, which I feel is like seeking wisdom. How these children are listening to the stories of this old man. So it could be that you're maybe seeking counsel or advice from somebody that is older than you or wiser, somebody that has studied, you know, with the stack of books that is here next to him. And I have a feeling that it will mark a new beginning for you with the Ace of Wands. And no matter what, I think, you know, with the Magician here, that it is a sign for you to know that you have what it takes. You have everything in you. All you need to do is tap into the resources, you know, tap into the resources that you were born with. Discover your resources is what I want to say. And I have the Devil card, which is a card of restriction. The Devil is Capricorn. It is Saturn energy. And Saturn is really, it's kind of very rigid energy. And not only that, but in this case, I want to kind of emphasize on the rigidity of Saturn. It might be that you feel constricted. You want to move forward, but something is holding you back. Something is keeping you from expressing your true essence. And every time I say essence now, I can't help but think of Skeksis, you know, the dark crystal. But it's not, yeah, maybe it is that essence. But in this card here, you have this mechanical monster that is using, playing puppets with humans here. So it might, maybe it's that feeling that you have that you are not in control and something else is in control. And I think that here with the King of Swords, the kings, they have authority, they have power. They have learned to control, and here with the King of Swords, I would say they have learned to control their thoughts, their words, anything to do with the mind, with, you know, it's air energy, the air elements. So anything that has to do with the mind and learning to control that and being solid. Maybe, you know, with the King of Swords, with that sword that he has here, you know, having to make the decision to cut yourself loose. Then we have the Lover's card here, with the Three of Swords and the Six of Wands. I don't know if they're all gonna be in the picture, but and the sixes are all about balance being restored. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, and the Lover's card is about making the right decision, making the right life decision. So I think a decision is going to be made that will change the course of your life. And the Lovers is about making the right decision, choosing the right partner, choosing the right job for you. You know, sometimes we accept things in life and settle, but it is about choosing what's right for you, okay? Something that will bring you into balance, something that will encourage you to live your best life. Okay? And I see with the Three of Swords here that this could be that you have to choose between two different people, two different jobs, you know, two different places to live in. You know, staying in the place where you currently are at, or moving away. But it could also be moving away from heartache, moving away from past sorrows and pains, and coming to a place of healing. And with the Six of Wands, I see you being victorious in, you know, making the right choice. And I do want to pull another card for this right here. Get some additional information for this. Lovers, Three of Swords, and Six of Wands. The High Priestess. Following your intuition. Following your intuition, your dreams. Yeah, that's what I want to say here. I'm going to pull some more oracle cards for you. I will, what is it? Romance Angels? Yeah. Can I get some additional messages for Sagittarius? I want to shuffle some more. What messages do we have for Sagittarius? Retreats. Now is the time to, well, pull back from the world would be the translation here, because it's a Dutch card. Yeah, retreat for a while. This could be, you see a couple here walking through the woods. So it could be healing for you, maybe for you and your partner, or you and a family member, or you and a good friend. Maybe some healing needs to take place in a relationship. And it might be good to go away for a while. But also, you know, for yourself, maybe by yourself, go into nature, or go to a retreat, or maybe, you know, stay at home and get your thoughts get your ducks in a row. Let's keep it at that. Bottom of the deck is love yourself first. With self-respect, you will get more attractive in romance. Okay. Yes, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this reading resonated with you, Sagittarius. If it did, don't forget to like this video. Feel free to leave a comment and subscribe. And I hope you have a great month of October. yeah, all in all, I think this is great energy, great transforming energy for you to step into your power and moving forward. Maybe getting ready for your next cycle, you know, because your birthday month is coming up pretty soon. So yeah, I hope you have a good one, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.